Mac Man Morning Show. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. Sitting in home when you're in your car. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. No matter if you near far. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. 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 It's the Mac. If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
Hello everyone, this is Melissa Shumpert with Malippi Fashion. Come out to our store location at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. We are here to pack your orders and see those smiling faces. And as always, you can shop online at malippifashion.com.
Tune in to the Mac Man Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Mac Man Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
There I am, Grand Rising. Good morning to each and every one of you. This is the Mac Man Morning Show. Yeah, on this, the 15th day of December 2025, this year is almost over. We got about a couple of more weeks and some days, and we'll be in 2026. And a lot of things have happened. If you want to recap the year, we could bring up a whole lot of things that have affected us during this year, and there's been some difficult times, and there also have been some times that we will celebrate it. and we have made memories in this year. It's been one of those years that, man, woo woo, you talking about something. Let me call the roll this morning and say good morning to Deacon Alvin Moore, uh, and to his wonderful caregivers. Hey, Deacon, how you doing? And to the wonderful caregivers, Sharon Reed, and to Apostle Anthony Reed, his wonderful family and caretakers. To all of you that are here, Diane Black, good morning to you and your wonderful father. To Judge Hammer, I got some news about Judge Hammer. She's been out there on the campaign trail. Good morning to Priscilla Williams Teal, the next U.S. Senator from the state of Mississippi. And she just texted me. Yes, ma'am. And there's a lot of things going on. You look in the upper, well, let me say grand rising to each and every one. Hey, everybody, to Keisha the stylist, to all of you, to Mrs. LLC, the realtor who was on here on Friday, and on her wonderful husband, Will. I want to say good morning, grand rising to all of you all that are here. Let me say something. I got some excellent. There's in the midst of everything that's transpiring in the news. I have some excellent. Well, I have some good news, great news. We've been searching for a radio outlet that could help us to broaden our broadcast horizons in addition to what we do here, and what we've been doing each and every morning. And I've been blessed to work with some of the best in broadcasting that I feel that have helped me to come along and to do what I do. And earlier in these 2000s, I met two wonderful people in the city of Atlanta that had a radio network that they were starting at the time, before everybody started jumping on thinking that they're broadcasters and DJs and news reporters and stuff. These are not amateurs, and I when they came to me, and it was at a time where I was really at a crossroads for things. I wasn't going to do any broadcasting or anything, but I gave it a shot. And Hot Talk Radio International, I'm gonna say it again, gave me a chance to take my voice and take the talent that I have, that God blessed me with, to the world. And you talking about having an impact, and I was there in these formative times. And Marilyn Venus and uh, was she's the owner and the executive director of Hot Talk Radio, and we were going at it. Now, the music genre wasn't my genre. I'm just talking. She know I know it. She know I'm gonna say this. It wasn't my genre, but I got with them, and they gave me a wonderful opportunity to broadcast each and every week. I had a business spotlight that I did, and anything else that I needed to come up with. And now the divisions and the outlets in this network have spread to our area, the southern region, the north. It's a worldwide radio network. And I'm coming back, and the Magman Morning Show, Mag Media Productions, we're going to be partnering again. James Mack coming back to Hot Talk Radio, and that means that you ever heard the term enlarge my territory? Well, the territory is getting ready to be enlarged. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in the coming weeks. You're going to see. We still Mag Media Productions, the Magman Morning Show, Mag Media 3. But then you have to have an affiliate. You have to have somebody that's going to be able to carry your signal. I mean, carry your program and your broadcast. And now we have stepped into a worldwide market where all advertising, no matter where you are, Hot Talk Radio is there. It's a national uh, broadcast network. And that means that we can reach out, although we reach out anyway, and we have viewers and listeners from Japan all the way down to Florida, everywhere. And why did you say Japan? Because it was the internet. I had an international audience, and you have to stay with. And when people are with you and they help you and they support you, and you do it on a consistent basis, they become a part of you. Listen to how y'all listen, whatever you listen to on the radio, your favorite disc jockey. That's what the DJ means, disc jockey. Or whatever you listen to, you became accustomed and familiar with it, and it becomes a part of your day. And just like the MacMan Morning Show, it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm somebody's cup of tea somewhere as a program. And I want to thank Hot Talk Radio for coming in and giving us this opportunity. You're going to hear more about it. You're going to see more about them coming, and I'm just excited. I told y'all about Meredith Hammer, the Judge Hammer. Well, Judge Hammer, and she's around some big shots around here. Judge Hammer's getting ready to become the in March. We praying because we got a lot. We got some work. We got a lot of work to do to get her into the 17th Sub Circuit of Cook County. And she's there in the middle. You see the gentleman with the red on. That is Governor J.B. Pritzker. And we're just, and the town of the township supervisor, Thornton Township, is there with her also. But why am I saying that? Meredith is out there doing the work. She's out there beating the pavement because she's going to be a wonderful jurist for the 17th Sub Circuit. And that Sub Circuit will be dealing with various things like home ownership and all those other things. So I would rather have her than to have anybody else. On the bench, if you know what I mean. Now, also, everybody has heard already that Kamala Harris, the former Vice President of the United States, is coming to Mississippi. I'm not going to say any more because I haven't gotten the details that I got, but in some form or fashion, we going to be there. And I'm just going to leave that there right there. This is an exciting time for us. Favor ain't fair. For those of you that don't know, favor ain't fair. And why do you say that? People have dissed and talked about, we got this bad thing, especially even in our own community, where we haters and all that. And I don't worry about folks like that because something wrong with you. When you hating somebody, that means something wrong with you on the inside. And hey to DW, all of you all that are listening from WKRA 92.7 FM. Forgive us, WKRA. It's been really nice. I'm still here, but we got you until January the 1st, and then we'll be moving to a new district. I mean, we're going to really, and never forget your beginnings that you have. Never forget where you come from. More and more and more. Don't forget where you come from. And she's coming to the SIP, y'all. And we got something, man. You talking about if y'all just start praying, keep praying. I'm not telling you everything. I'm not going to say everything, but I will say that you can't stop the blessing. If God going to bless you, can't nobody stop it. Can't nobody close the door, no matter what happened. And there wasn't even any news out. I got the announcement when, wait a minute. I got the announcement when before it came out. And this is a very exciting time. This is really going to really, let me tell you something, 2026, boy, we're going to remember just like 2025. I know we went through this year. It ain't over. And I know many have gone on. Let me say this also to my church family, my church home in Chicago, the Sweet Holy Spirit Church in Chicago. I'd like to give my condolences to my church home and church family there in the passing of one of their Sister Sandy passed away. I had her info here, but I'm going to be in a couple of days. I'm going to be able to get that out. Sister Sandy of Sweet Holy Spirit Church passed away yesterday. There was an emergency at the church. Something happened with their system, and they had to go to another location. I'm praying for you, Bishop Trotter. I know that it's a big undertaking to take care of the house of worship, and we're praying for you and Sandy's family. We were devastated about that. Things happen, folks. Yes, it does. I know we got to make our transitions. I know we do, but get your business fixed before you leave here. Know God for yourself. Give God your heart. Give Christ your life. Give him your heart. Accept him as Savior. As a Christian, I can say that because we're supposed to be making disciples of men. And he's there waiting. Our lives will be better. I believe that if we have a spiritual connection, if you can't represent who you serve, something's wrong somewhere. And get your business fixed. We living in some times and some days and times that you think you have time to do things, and they're leaving here. People are leaving here, and the year isn't even open. I'm grateful to God to be around, but and I'm not worried about and frightful, scary, not living my life, or I'm living my life for somebody else. I can't go with them. I'm not trying to be mean and cruel hearted. Yes, memories are wonderful, but we have to continue to move forward. Life and and help those that are grieving hard. I'm not insensitive to nobody's plight because if I could bring I wish I could have brought or hear the voice of some of the people that have gone on. I wish I could hear Herman Ferguson's voice again. I wish I could hear my father's voice again. Reverend James Allen Ross. A lot of people. I wish I could hear their voice again, but I won't hear them again until we meet again. And it's gonna be a great getting up morning. And if you don't believe all that's happening all around, is nothing new under the sun. It is a little shocking, but we have hope, and we know who our provider is. Now we always put God on the back burner. I'm not trying to say you got to be super religious or you doing what these swindlers are doing out here, and you say, well, the church is bad. Ain't nothing wrong with God's church. It's these idiots that call themselves this, that, and the other prophets and all that other stuff. I'm not dissing God's order of and structure of leadership. Never. I will never insult the church of God, the true church of God. Never. But these people and the stuff that I saw, and see, a lot of us were stuck in the house. Because it's been convenient and they made it easy with broadcasting services and everything. And we gotten used to telechurch and teledoctor and tele this. Okay, so now because of that, people were at home, and you hear the weirdest things from people. This doctrines and this beliefs that they have is so weird. Excuse me, it's so weird. You don't understand and you don't know what's going on. And I'm not harping on them because but I'm just going to tell the truth. A lot of this stuff, it's a joke. Doctrinal wise, it's a joke. Nobody's teaching. Everybody wants some money. You ain't blessed unless you give. You a lie. You ain't blessed unless you do if I got to pay for a blessing, if I got to pay to be healed, if I got to pay for a good life or good relations or whatever, if I got to pay, you mean Jesus paid it all and I got to pay the preacher? I know we got to keep the church open, and I know we got gas and light bills, and I know that there are people that take care of correspondence and take care and keep up with the membership and things like that. But they raise big money. And what you doing with it? They living large, got their own planes, flying on private planes, got all of the latest design, looking like a clown. Hey, Sharon said, "Nah, you got a new little something here. Wait a minute, let me see. That's Deacon Moore's daughter there. Hey, Sharon, good boy. She got it right, Lord. She got a new phone. Y'all got all these new gifts and phones and things, and then they knock you out of the system. And then Candle Dessert Lounge is here. Hey, Pam G is here, and we just thank everybody that's listening and everybody that's here. Let me just go. I'm just gonna say what I need to say. I got a lot of I get messages and phone calls from people saying, man, what is really going on? I can't explain it. I can't explain it. And like I said, we used to not going to service or anything. These charlatans get on here and lie. Don't have no Bible, no nothing, not teaching anything, and we accept it. If he say turn, I'm so sick of turning to neighbor. Turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor. I'm looking like, man, are you gonna preach to us or we gonna turn to our neighbor? Why? I got to remind you and repeat what you say. It's repetition. I got to put it in you. It's mind. It's psychological. You know, if I can overtake your thoughts and overtake your mind, then I got you. I'm not saying you ain't supposed to support and give, but when people put so much emphasis on it, building these tabernacles of doom to themselves, they go to die, the church die, the congregation die. We worshiping and bowing down and kissing hands and wiping sweat off faces and twitching and caring, doing all kinds of things. And there's no spirit there. There's no spirit. There's nothing there. Now, if I'm wrong, let me be wrong. Hey, I'll take the blunts and the blow. And I'm not just talking about church. It's everywhere. Everywhere. We done lost our mind. Some folks have. Not everybody, but some folks have lost their mind. Okay. All right, James back. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. We're going to do what we got to do. All right, let me get this done. All right. Now, back to what we're doing. Um, there's great opportunities out there. And I'd like to say good morning to Mr. Chet Taylor of the uh, Representative Taylor. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning to Tracy Rosebud, Reverend. I called you Reverend. Lord, forgive me for saying he was the pastor. That's Representative Tracy Rosebud, dear friend of mine. I'd like to say good morning to Justin Crosby, Representative Crosby, and to all of you out here. Brother Lee Mack is here. He's coming in this morning. Hey, and all I'm saying is, folks, and I ain't through yet, but okay, if you can mute your mic, Lee, for me, I appreciate it if you can. I'm bringing you right in. I got that feedback. Thank you. And we're getting, and you know, and this has just been so many things that have been going on. And so to all of our bereaved families, to those students and people that lost their lives in Australia and in Brown University. The evil is everywhere. Things are going, and we living in this climate, and it's been set for, it's just a diversion. It ain't about the Epstein tapes. It ain't about anything like that. It's about the way of life that we're living, and it's just something that we need to consider. It's cold outside, folks. Right now, I'm looking at the thermometer. It says 22 degrees. I don't know where they must got it warm a little bit, because if you step out in most of your neighborhoods and most of your places now, it is cold. Please take care. Please think about those that are less fortunate. I got some more information I got some information from some people about the homeless situation around in various cities. And that's why I'm glad that we're going to an international, national network that will give Mac Media 3 the opportunity to broadcast nationally and internationally to let people know what's going on. I said it was going to happen. And all of that people were talking, I ignored them. They say what they want. I don't look at the counter to see how many people did this. I don't have to lie to you to get you to come to the MacMan Morning Show and make some sensational. See, them are podcasters. I am a broadcaster. There's a difference. I'll say it, and I'll say it every time. Broadcasting and podcasting is two different things. In a podcast, and most of them, people don't know what in the world they're talking about. Two, we tune in because we like mess, but something that will inform us and something that will help us to do what we need to do to help us and to inform us about what's going on around about. It's not so popular until something happens in a person's life. Then they turn it on the news. Then they want you to advocate. They want you to do everything. So in these times that we live, and as we come upon the holidays, I want you to remember, if nothing else, just be grateful for where you are. Be grateful that we have an opportunity to be alive, and it's some of the greatest times of life. It does not have to be doom and gloom and all that other stuff. We ain't got to go there. Um, It doesn't have to be downtrodden and stuff like that. We ain't have to come, but we do have to be aware of what's happening. And as I was looking today, just to wake you up this morning, just a little bit. Those of you all, don't y'all remember All in the Family? And y'all remember the meathead? They call him the meathead or what have it. That was Archie's. That was Archie's. All right, Lee, I got you. That was Archie's. Archie, what? Wait a minute, you coming in 2 or 3 times? I got you, Lee. I got you. I got you. Okay. Uh, Rob Reiner, actor and director, and his wife were found unalive in their Los Angeles home. They're accusing, and somebody is saying, and it's unofficial, that his son had something to do with it. Y'all remember him? He's a great director and everything, known for uh, his liberal views versus Archie Bunker. I don't know how anybody could go up against Archie Bunker, but you know, hey, that's life. And because of that, okay, Lee, I got you. Just stay here, please stay here. I got you. Um, he was found unalive in his and him and his wife were. We living in some dangerous times, folks, where our children, now if they accused, it's alleged that his son committed these horrible acts. In my heart, mm, 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 we living in such days where children are hating. Now, this whoever this is, his child had the best of everything. This man filthy rich, whatever the case may be. Don't you see? Even though you get, I'm not saying don't do nothing for our children, but we make our kids our God. We dress them up and put jewelries on them and make them look like a clown and everything because we didn't live the way that we put their hair this, we put wigs on. We got kids out here 9 and 10 years old with wigs on and got this hair coming down here on their face like they had this hair, although you know you ain't had no hair down to your back and you wasn't born that way. Okay, but I'm not saying you can't do what you do what you do, but we've made our children, anything that we put before, we just make them, oh, well, we'll live through them. You can't live through your children. You can't. I hope everybody's warm too, Pam G. But you know, if they are done, please don't get out in the cold. But that's me, and I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your family or nothing like that. But when we listen and hear disasters like this happening, and you giving and you doing everything for these children, and they turn around, they hate you that bad that they want to unalive you for what? What kind of people are we bringing into the world? And going back to what I was saying, they got makeup on, they take these babies to the nail shop, get these claws on, and they going into school like they grown. That's wrong, folks. It's wrong. Because now you setting them up to be something that they're not. Oh, don't let me get into that part. These little girls going around here, you can't pay what bills do you have? Why y'all keep saying that? Oh, if you can't pay your bills, you don't want to be. That's why you single. Be single. Because your motives are wrong. Brothers, your motives are wrong. Everybody take care of me. I need bills. I need this. I need to go spend money. This and that. And you ain't got a dime. I don't care if you're mad. Our priorities are wrong. Gold digging children, gold digging parents, kids going to school, talking back, fighting mothers and fathers. We scared about. I ain't scared to thank you, Jesus. I ain't scared. You got to be scared of the one that brings you in, that you brought into the world. My mother's 93. I wish I would look the wrong way even now, as old as I am. No, y'all don't want to hear that part. Stop trying to live through your kids. I'm going to dress them up. They prom things and this and that. I didn't get to do it, so I'm going to let them do it. You living through your children. Let them kids live. Let them live. Hit your mic, Lee. Hit your mic. You here? Please stay right here. Please don't go nowhere. But hit your mic. Thanks. Okay, and we're gonna come back. It's right now. It's 31 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. I'm not fussing. I'm just simply saying. Sometimes you got to have when we get our new network together, and we're going internet. We're gonna have these conversations. here on the Mac Man Morning Show, Mac Man Show, whatever you want to call it, however it's going to go. God is going to allow us to get the word out. Don't do what I say. Think about it for a minute. Why we got all of this stuff? Why we attack it? The book says, go back to it. It says, in the last days, this is what was going to go down. Parents and brothers and sisters, mothers go against fathers, fathers against sons, all these other things. And then, we already got problems on top of it. Drama. We like drama. Why you like drama? Hmm. Okay. This is the Mac Man Morning Show. Each and every weekday morning, we're here, and we're going to take a break real quick. I'm going to bring Brother Lee Mack in, and we're going to do what we have to do. I am so glad for where we are as a broadcast media company. I am ecstatic. You ain't seen nothing yet, and I'm grateful that we have this opportunity to do that we do. I'll be right back in a little bit, folks. This is the Mac Man Morning Show. We'll be right back, y'all.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on left, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Tune in to the Mac Man Morning Show.
Hello everyone, this is Melissa Schumpert with Malippi Fashion. Come out to our store location at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. We are here to pack your orders and see those smiling faces. And as always, you can shop online at MalippiFashion.com.
Tune in to the Mac Man Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Mac Man Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
It's 35 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. If you had to be there at 9 o'clock, you know you're a little late, but please take your time. We know that the weather has been brutal, but we're living, it's winter time, folks, but you get yourself together. I know it's been chilly, but we're grateful to be here. Good morning, Grand Rising to you, Diane Black. She's here with us. Y'all thought Diane, I tell you, we got some talking to do. I heard some great things about you. And wait a minute, let me see if I can. Okay, there you go. Good morning to you, Diane, and to your wonderful father. They've been talking. Let me get this out the way. Brother Lee Mack is here. We're gonna talk in a couple seconds. I got something I want to bring out and ask him. And politics is one thing. Y'all know I like politics. I like to see how the government works, and I want to report on things. So they've been talking. There's a lot of talk around the country about what's been going on. Now, the process this week on Friday. The process is to release these files, these Epstein files. We already know and we know he with them little children. We already know he's one of them old maniacs and things. This is getting ready to come out. Now, let me tell you about what happened in Rhode Island. They had this person put him on and said they had the culprit that did the unalivement at Brown University. They put this person on, his family, his name, and had the wrong person. That's them people, them Trump folks. These idiots, they letting these people do these things, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Congressmen, I got on good authority, and it's how they say it, it's been reported to me. I have sources that at least 22 Congress people in the House are not running or retiring quick before the new year. Not really before, but they're going to retire. Either they're not going to run or they're going to get out of there completely because the House is on fire. The White House is on fire. You say I know you didn't say this, Sharon. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me put this. You scared of your son? I'm scared of. Could you correct that, please? I know that ain't what you meant. You meant you say you ain't scared of him. I know you. Anthony wish he would raise his hand. I know you will take him out. That's Apostle Reed. Apostle don't mean nothing when you come up against your mama, knock you upside the head. Okay, y'all ain't got them kind of mamas. Y'all need one. I know what you meant. I knew what you meant, Ms. Reed. I knew what you meant. All right. We're not going to talk about. I just want to know, and I'm going to take this time right now. I'm going to bring Brother Lee Mack up, and I hate to just throw this at, but all of this is going on now. They say Friday's the day. I ain't worried about. It's going to come out anyway, and the house is falling down. They said London Bridge is falling. London Bridge ain't falling. Now he wants to build an arch. And if you look in Paris, there's an arch. There's something similar in New York. I wish I had. We're going to have everything that we need. I ain't even going there, y'all, right now. Wait until you see the new MacMan Morning Show, the features and all that stuff. We got a new network and all those other things, but I'm going to work with what I got right now. There's an architectural arch in Paris, France. Call it the Gateway of something. And he wants to put that thing, a replica, like that. He said it's an arch, he calls it. And he's going to put it in D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we got a fool in the White House. This man is crazy as all outdoors. He's got dementia. He's a pedophile and everything. And you know what? Why people let him stay up in there? Now, I'm going to make some folk mad. And it ain't color. When they talk about us, we don't say anything. When they call us niggas and everything, y'all don't say anything. No offense to those that are not of the persuasion. I'm not talking about you all. I'm talking about these blatant racists, these groups that are coming up, these militia groups right in the Mississippi area, right in Tennessee, that says that they're going to stand for white folks. This is what I got a problem that I don't support most Republicans or people that are like them or people. You are what your leader is. This man called African countries and my ancestors S-hole countries. I don't want to even say it. It's Monday. And whether it's Monday or not, or whatever the case may be. But he called us all kinds of names. We heathens and everything. You talking about us. So you saying white folks are better than, and see, this is the garbage that's been going on. And then white people get offended because we defend ourselves. It has never been an equal playing field. It has never been an opportunity. The Constitution and this country wasn't built for black people. Yet and still and all, they had to give us our props. They brought us here slaves, indignant servants, bowing to them and wiping their behinds and giving them baths and picking their cotton and doing everything. That's what it was designed for. So I don't expect them to be even or that it's an even playing field. They created this system. We didn't create it. So why am I going to fight it? I mean, as far as get with them. They don't have our best interests at heart as people. Most people of a different persuasion don't. We're the heathens all of a sudden, but we were good enough to give you free labor for 400 some years, almost 5 or whatever. Y'all treat us like we dogs or something, but we getting still and all. You say, well, we're Christians and turn the other cheek. I wish you would. We got to stop being, got our head in the sand somewhere. They're good people. Yeah, good people, but you still mistreating me. I'm still saying you're a good person, yet you're still in all. You're taking it. And then you get mad. Oh, we spending too much on them. Like we aliens or something. The Constitution preamble says, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union to what? Establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility. It says to provide for the common defense, make sure we safe from all the enemies, and to promote what? The general who? Welfare. Y'all get nervous when we say the welfare, but the welfare of the people is concerning. It is the government that we chose to handle our business, that we eat, that we have a roof, that we have Medicare, medical treatment, that we're taking care of in our last days. And we don't have that. We got a man half dead up there, sitting in a chair, got strings on them, and they use him as the puppet for their dirty deeds that they want to do. People, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to bring Brother Lee. Because, see, I'll go there and y'all be looking at me like I ain't got no sense or something wrong with a brother. But I'm going to bring Brother Lee Mack. See, we can't have businesses. We can't live and function if we ain't got ourselves together. Well, but there's a silver lining behind this cloud. They need our vote. I don't care who it is. They're going to need us. And we should not sell our vote for cheap or whatever. Shouldn't sell it, but in your best interest. So you candidates that's out there that's good and ready to be begging and talking about vote for you and you're going to do this and you don't get yourselves together. Know what your constituents, know your people, know who they are. I got Brother Lee Mack here. He's here with us and I'm grateful to have him here. From day one, Brother Lee Mack has been a part of the Mac Man Morning Show from its inception. He's here with us. Wait a minute. Let me get everything set up here. He's here. And I'm going to let him see. Lee is the calm. I guess I start a lot of trouble. It don't matter to me. I'm going to bring it out. We got a lot of work to do as a people, but I got Brother Lee Mack here. And Brother Lee, with the developments that are going on, I'm not trying to talk about the Orange Man, and well, I am trying to talk about him. Wait a minute, let me get this together here. See, all this gonna be different when the new year roll around. God gives us an opportunity to have our new network and our new and thing. MAC. Okay. All right, I got that far. All right, let me get this far. And we're getting ready to do new things. Cause see, wait a minute. Hold on. See, okay, wait a minute. Brother Lee Mack is coming. Wait a minute, Lee. Hold on 1 second. See, y'all know I got thumbs today. All right. Okay, here we go. Brother Lee Mack is here, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on, Brother Lee. You there? Say good morning to the folks, Lee. I got you. I was trying to get you set up here. All right.
Everyone.
Good morning. Hey. Well, let me say, first of all, thank you for being here. You here all the time. I want to say to our brother, Robert Montgomery, good morning to you, sir. I ain't mean to throw you out there, but I got a message from Rob Lee that he listens. You know, he's a faithful listener of the Mac Man Morning. So his brothers out there talking, and you know me. But Brother Lee, thank you for being here. I hope you had a good weekend and everything. But as we came into the studios this morning and we were looking at some things, I'm not so much concerned about the orange person as I am about the diversion that they're throwing from the real issues. And I think that our issues are economic. I do think so. Brother Lee, with the Epstein files coming out, with the big fight in Congress, with all this that's happening and going on in the cold weather and everybody fussing and screaming, um, these unalivements everywhere. We want you to give us a recap and your thoughts about some things that are going on that you have heard about. Brother Lee Mack, you are our co-host and our chief commentator of the Mac Man Morning Show. Brother Lee, consume as much time as you like. We hadn't heard from you last week. We know that you were busy, and we had some technical things. But Brother Lee Mack, everybody, our co-host of the Mac Man Morning Show. Go ahead, Brother Lee.
Well, I like to say great day and new beginnings. Again, I just want to put that out there to people when they say good morning. I was faced with some Caucasian the other day, and I didn't say good morning to them, and they really got offended by it because the reason why they get offended is because they know the history behind good morning. You know, when black folks was unalived, when we were enslaved, the slave master would say, "Have a good morning," and that extended from kept going and going and going until we get to today where we say it now. We don't know the meaning behind that. You know, don't say good morning because that's what the slave masters used to tell you, your ancestors, when you were when they unalived us. They would say, "Have a good morning." So we have to look up our history to words and the meaning of these phrases. But I want to get into this too. I want to say this really quickly. We talking about um, being equal opportunities and equal treatment, and we want to be equal to our Caucasian associates. We want to be equal to them. We say we deserve to have equality, and I'm gonna tell you, we don't deserve to be their equals. I'm gonna tell you like that. We don't deserve to have to be integrated. We don't deserve it, and I'm gonna tell you why. You're getting a little upset about that, but I'm gonna tell you why. The thing is that we're not their equals. We're their superiors, and I can prove it from every triumph and every hill that we have to climb over that they put in front of us, every obstacle that they put in front of us. Uh, we have succeeded when given no tools to do so. We have created our own tools and overcame these obstacles that they put in front of us. That don't make us our equals. That makes us that makes us their superiors. We are superior to Caucasians in every way. See, we're looking for integration. We should be set aside and put above them. I got proof. Look in the histories. Everything that's been invented has been that's worth anything has been invented by us. See, we don't look at it closer. See, our leaders have been telling us, integrate this. Let's we want equality. No, we want superiority. We are ahead of them. We've always been better than them. That's what they're afraid of us waking up. Us waking up and realizing that we're not their equals, we're their superiors. That's what I have to say, my brother.
But then I want you to carry it a little bit further. Um, and if I'm reading the mail right, if I'm reading you right, why are we and not just the attacks, but let's talk about our folks for just a minute. Let me say this. There's a lot of disputes. There's a lot of things that's going on. A lot of people say a whole lot of things. And Lee, even though the brilliant people that we are and what we have contributed to society, something is going. Why can't? And is it something that we think is in our heads, and people really don't think? They say that, well, Mr. Mack, why things happening like they are? And I said that people, we have been brainwashed from day one. Talk about that, Brother Lee, because somebody had asked me, really, do you think we? I said, yeah. So, Brother Lee, tell us why and how we got in this situation about this brainwashing situation that leads us up to this types of thing. Go ahead,
Like
Brother Lee.
like I say this, and I've been saying this, we are brainwashed, and even I have been brainwashed, and it's taken me a while to wake up from it. We won't admit that there's a problem, so we can't fix it. And the thing is, we are all brainwashed. We don't want to believe it. We say we are independent thinkers. No, no, you can't be an independent thinker when you haven't been given an opportunity to realize, because we've been told by people that look like us that the things that we're doing are okay. But actually, we've never recovered from the brainwashing of the centuries that we have been going through. We won't even admit that we have damage. We won't admit it. And yet we go to therapists and psychologists and psychiatrists, some of us, and really they can't treat you because they won't get to the root of the problem. And that's the brainwashing that the Caucasians have put upon us and used us to brainwash us over and over again. See, that's the thing. We've been tortured and brainwashed for centuries, and yet no one has addressed that problem. They say, black folks, get over it. How can you get over something that you haven't been treated for? And see, that's the thing that we don't understand. We won't admit that we are brainwashed. We say, well, we've been allowed to walk the earth, and we've been allowed to walk the earth freely, and we thinking that I'm okay now. No, you can't. It's like letting someone out of a mental institution and they haven't been treated. Yet and still that person that's been let out of that mental institution been told that they are cured just because we let you out. You tell me, answer me about that, my brother.
I wish that it was, if I had that answer, it would be something, because I don't know, man. Brother Lee, it gets to me sometime when people sit around and I know that we have our opinions about things, but something really is going on somewhere. I don't understand the thinking of people and how they think that we're nothings. How do we get, even with the brainwashing, and now that we're here, we are, and we still are things that we said that have how can I put it? Even though things that we say that are going on in our communities and everything, Brother Lee, it just seems like to me that it's a diversion away from the greatness of who we are as a people. Help me out a little bit. Maybe I'm going.
Well,
Uh,
we have to
Go ahead.
understand how Caucasians see us. And see, imagine yourself, it's hard to imagine yourself being a Caucasian, but being in their shoes, they are terrified of us. They literally have nightmares about us, nightmares about what we're capable of doing intellectually. They're terrified that they know the truth about us and we don't know. The thing is, they know what we're capable of doing. They know when you sit next to a genius and you're an idiot, you know you're in the wrong classroom. See, they know it, and that's why they act the way they do, and they pay off some coons to keep us asleep. They pay these coons off to keep us sleeping, keep us napping, to keep us off the real purpose. And that's the thing. That's why you don't see any what so-called black leaders that's uplifting. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this, and people can think about this. It don't take 400 years to fix a community. It don't take 400 years. And
You
we
ain't
believe
joking. You ain't joking.
when a politician comes to your community and he tells you, "I'm gonna give you better education," they've been telling you that for 400 years, for 200 years since you've been let out, so-called emancipated. And I'm gonna tell you this, and think about this, people. Most communities now, you had some towns used to be all black folks. But now you got neighborhoods that's all black folks, and those neighborhoods are maybe less than a quarter mile square. And you tell me you can't fix a neighborhood that has drugs in it only a quarter mile square? And you know where the drugs are, you know where the criminals are, you know where the activities are going on, but you can't fix it. You can't fix it in 200 years. You can't fix a school system that's less than a quarter of a mile square. You can't fix it. You don't know what's the problem is. It's a quarter of a mile. You can't fix that. That's and you know the problem because it's designed. Because white society, Caucasians have designed our communities, our people, not to get any help. And see, and that's the thing. They feed us crumbs off the table, and we wondering why our school systems isn't better. You know, if you take all the jobs and the economy out of a community, this is what you have: a community like ours. And see, we're saying, and we think it's a sociological problem. No, it's easy. It's not a problem. The solution is right there. Give us the same thing that the Caucasians have in their community, and ours would look even better because our kids are in our families, and we are starving for just some assistance that they've taken out of the communities. And we look at this and say, "Well, why is it like this?" Listen, if you can't fix a community that's less than a quarter of a mile square. Most communities are less than an
Okay, you back, Brother Lee? I see you. Hold on a second. Let
if
me
you're
get you
given
back
some
in here.
resources to
Okay,
solve
go
it.
ahead. Yeah.
See, and that's the thing we're looking at. We drive down, oh man, it's still bad down here because there's no resources in it. They've taken all the resources out of our communities. And you know what? And left us with very little. And then when some of us come back to these communities who have prospered and gotten education, we more like poverty pimps than anything because we're not looking to solve the problem. We're just looking to make money off that problem. And that's the thing. We have to stop letting our politicians come to our communities and telling us it's going to be all right. They've been telling us it's going to be all right for 200 years. Don't give us 200, don't give our politicians years upon years to fix a problem that's not that hard. It's not a mathematical problem. It has a solution to it. It's pretty simple. It's like arithmetic. It's not mathematics. But we come up with reasons why it doesn't work and no reasons why it can. And that's what we need to do. We need to stop coming up with pointing the finger because we are, like I told you, we are brainwashed to to follow what the Caucasians are saying about our communities. That look, they say we are hopeless. That they don't sink any more money into our communities. But you know what? It's not hard to know where the drug dealers are, the criminals are. They're right there. Everybody, even the 5-year-old, can point and tell you what a crime is. And so why isn't it being solved? And I'm gonna tell you this: you ask yourself, why isn't the police department, the what you call the police department, law enforcement, serve and protect? Why is it that they cannot find these criminals? And here's the thing, if I was a policeman or a law enforcement officer, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Uh, I would be marching in the streets, not to let any more guns on the street. But you know what? They don't do that. You know what? It's a hazard to have more problems, more guns on the street. If I was a policeman, that's the first thing I want. Less guns on the street. We keep voting to put more guns in more hands and saying the reason to stop crime, the solution to stop crime is to put more guns in people's hands. That's crazy. If you got a law enforcement, why do you need to put guns in people's hands? In other countries, they ban guns. They don't have guns in Japan. Other countries don't have gun and they don't have crime like we do. Their crime is down to 2%, I think. 2%, 3% gun crime in Japan is less than 2%. Look it up. That's what I have to say, my brother.
Yeah. It's 1 minute after the hour of a minute after the hour of 10 o'clock. We're going to come back in a couple of seconds. We're going to go to just one break. We got Brother Lee Mack, our co-host, is here, and we're not through with our discussion. It's not just the events that are political or what have you. We know that these are the things that are affecting us and that's happening with us all the way around. But I tell you what, we're going to wait a minute. Let me get this done. We're going to go to a break real quick. It'll be our last break of the day. And I'm excited about the future. There are things that are going on. Me and Brother Lee, we got some Show enough conversations that we're going to have because there's some opportunities that have come. And I'm going to talk about them in a little bit. We're not going to talk about what the plans are, but we're going to let you know what's happening. Good morning to each and every one of you, to Envy Me 271. Identify yourself. Let me know who you are, because I may have been mistaken, so that um, I won't forget our wonderful, wonderful supporters and people that come and listen to us each and every day. So let me know who you are. All you got to do is type that, let me know who you are, so that I won't, because I don't know, a lot of y'all got different names and things. And I just want to make sure that I have that right. I'll be right back in a couple of seconds with Brother Lee Mack, our co host. We'll be right back in a couple of seconds. This is the Mac Man Morning Show. Come on back, Brother Lee. Come on back. We'll be right back, folks. Right back. Let me get this done. Right back.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Tune in to the Mac Man. Tune in to the Mac Man Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Mac Man Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
And we're back on the Mac Man Morning Show. Grand Rising, great day to each and every one of you. I'd like to say hello. I got a message from someone that used to listen to me on Hot Talk Radio Network International. As you know, we're getting ready to go international. We were in negotiations and talks right now with Hot Talk Radio to bring the Mac Man Morning Show, Mac Media Productions, in cooperation with Hot Talk Radio International, to bring you our programming, the Mac Man Morning Show, any other programming that we have. We've really been opening up, and I want to say to Marilyn Venus, CEO and President of Broadcast Communications of Hot Talk Radio International, thank you for the opportunity to take the Mac Man Show worldwide on a mechanism that we can use. We like to welcome our new network, the new relationships that we have, business and business wise and otherwise. We're getting ready to take Mac Media 3 Productions to another level. So you ain't seen nothing yet. We want to thank WKRA for our relationship that we've had for over 2 years. They gave us a broadcast opportunity to broadcast our show. And sometimes when you make those adjustments, we ain't mad at each other. They just got things to do. And we just got this opportunity to come to you in a different way. And it's going to lead up to a whole lot of things just like this here. Y'all keep your eyes on Mississippi, because she's coming. The vice president is coming, and we're going to have something to do with it a little bit as far as putting it out. And the tickets are gone. You're not going to get a ticket to this opportunity. And it's next year in January the 14th. They already sold out. From what I heard, the information that I have. Maybe some of y'all got a hookup or something. I don't know. Maybe the Mag Man got a hookup too, but that's all right. That's all right. Okay, I know who that is now. Okay, and good morning to all of you. Again, Kamala Harris is coming to Mississippi, to Jackson. And man, they got a place. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in the coming weeks as we lead up to it and to let you know what role Mac Media 3 Productions is going to play in this visit. And I'm going to leave it at that. See, sometimes, and I'm not worried about anybody doing anything. Let me say this real quick. I'm bringing Brother Lee Mack back with us in a couple seconds. What God has for you is for you. What blessings for you, can't nobody take it. What good come your way, can't nobody stop you and stop your. If this is your moment, your time, ain't nobody. They can talk all they want to. People have been talking about this show, about what we do, who we have, and telling this and that, and you're nothing, and so forth and so on. All I did was sit back and let them talk. Because you know why? That's why things open up, and that's why we're where we are internationally. You can talk all you want to, just follow our smoke. We rolling, and we're going to keep going. Thank you to. I wanted to say good morning also to our wonderful friends in Chicago. Wait a minute, Brother Lee, I got you. Our wonderful folks in Chicago at WVON. I'd like to say good morning to Mr. Bob McKay and to Mr. Um, Daryl Gibson, my friends and my broadcast brother in the city of Chicago at WVON. You never know what's going to happen. I want to say hey to Martin G. Johnson, the crime chaser, the original crime chaser. I was on his program with a candidate that's running for Senate there, and he gave me a wonderful opportunity this week, and it's just great to be able to participate with different. Yeah, I go on different programs. They call me and ask me to be a guest and everything. Hey, is that pin 2 8 something? You got ticket. You got her event. Okay, and she's coming to Memphis. You're right. Okay, because the day after, the next day, she'll be flying. I mean, we're right here in this region. I got a lot to tell you. Um, Diane Black, if you, I'm gonna make a phone call to you after the show and tell you something. Yes, she's coming. This is a big thing, and you need to support her. Now, if you on the outside looking in, now they selling tickets now and getting ready for the Memphis engagement. Now, let me tell y'all something. This is a hot ticket, and it comes at a great time, and we'll talk about that in the coming days. Brother Lee Mack is here, our co-host. Um, and we were just discussing some things. I want to go back to the brain. Well, somebody asked me. All right, I'm going to ask him, Brother Lee. This is somebody that wants you to talk about the brainwashing situation again. I want you to say whatever you like to say about it, but then I want to ask you this: is it so much brainwashing, Lee, or is it conditioning, or what is it? What? How does this thing work, and how did we get to where we are with this type thing? Come on, Brother Lee Mack, our
Well,
co-host. Come on, Brother Lee.
in order to control an enslaved person, you have to control his mind or her mind. And you work better if I can control your mind rather than just trying to control your body. So that's what they immediately figured out when they put us on that ship. Let's get their mind, and then the body will follow. And that's just simple. That's the thing about it is that we have been controlled in a in a successful thing about brainwashing is that person that's being brainwashed is telling themselves that they have control of their mind and they don't. Because we are constantly using Caucasians' solution to solve our problem, and it'll never get solved. We'll never succeed if we're constantly using their solutions, their methods to solve our problems. And that's the thing that we don't look closely at. We're using their methods, how we were taught from their schools, and the laws that they put up there, and we wonder why the laws don't work for us because it wasn't written for us. And see, we won't admit that we've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and taken advantage of. We won't admit it. We'll say, I'm a strong black person. I'm strong. Nobody tells me nothing. And that's the first thing in convincing you that you're not brainwashed, convincing that you're not sick. See, we have to say we are brainwashed. We have to admit that we are thoroughly brainwashed. And now how do we go about undoing what's been done? That's the thing that we must tell ourselves. We have to admit that we've been bamboozled and hoodwinked by our own people, what we call our black leaders. I mean, here's the thing: we have been taken advantage of by our own people. They've been given their reparations, which we call reparations. And I'm gonna say, you say, well, what does that mean exactly? Because they found out, I'm gonna tell you, Caucasians have found out they don't have to give you as a people, as a mass of people, reparations for something that they've done to us. They just give it to the black leaders. And the black leaders will keep us sleeping. They will keep us under control. And see, they found out they don't have to give millions and millions of people any kind of reparations. They give it to a few. They give it to your politicians. They give it to your celebrities. They give it to your actors. They give it to those people. They give them reparations. Well, you say, how are they getting reparations? Hey, listen, they let them in the room. They give them advantages. They give your celebrities advantages because your celebrities are not going to share any of that resources. And that's why they give it to them. We look up to them and say, we have an opportunity. But see, that's the thing. It's designed to not give the masses anything that they deserve. And that's what we don't realize. Look at that. You see your pastors and your preachers, your clergymen, your religious leaders, they dress better, drive better cars, live in better housing, eat better food than you. And they tell you if you keep staying on your knees and praying about it, you can have what I have. And that's the thing. It don't make any sense. And I've been watching the pastors since I was a little boy, since I was a tiny kid, and all I saw was the pastors. He's getting his reparations, and my family wasn't getting any. We living in way with poverty. We struggling. He said, "Well, if you work hard enough, you can get it." No, that's not a truth. That's not the truth. You can work hard. Yes, you can get some crumbs if you work hard enough. You may not, you still get discriminated against. You'll still get pulled out your car. You'll still get taken advantage of. So that working harder is not going to, working together will get it. Working as a people will get it. Working separately and saying you get yours and I'll get mine, that hasn't worked for us in hundreds of years. We have to stop that. We have to learn to work together. Uh, Unbrainwash us. Let's get us out of this state of mind that the Caucasian way is the way to go. That's what I have to say, my brother.
With things going on like they are, Brother Lee, and the deception that's out there, and sometimes people have said, I don't feel like I am a part of society or what have you. Can you explain, Brother Lee, or give us an analogy of such? Of why do people feel that way? Those of us that are who we are, and explain. You say it many times that we're trying to do and live our lives like they are living. Can you talk about that a little bit though? Because you hit and miss on it
Well,
sometimes. Come on, you
the
got the
thing
floor.
of it is, Caucasians say the American dream. That ain't your dream. Nobody asked me what I dream about. Nobody asked me what I want for my kids and my family and my people. See, that's an American, a Caucasian idea of what you want. And people say that's an American. That's not our American. We were never asked. We were never told. We were never asked about what is our aspirations. See, that's the thing. We have adapted what they want us to adapt. And see, and that's the thing about it. We have to understand the conditions that we work upon. We behind enemy lines, and we're talking about, well, let's this constitution. That constitution did not have you in mind. You know what? And I'm gonna tell you something. Those social pride programs, and you can look this up, did not have black folks in mind. Those social programs that you saying, well, they created that for black folks. No, they created that for them. They created those benefits, those opportunities. They were created for them. All of those social programs, all of those tax reliefs, all of those things were not created with black folks in mind. And you can look this up. I don't think you really want to see the truth. That's why we don't know. That's what I have to say.
So you don't? Do you really think? Okay, it's 16 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock, and what I can't let this go, brother Lee, because my whole thing is this: is is there? Well, no, I don't want to say it like that, brother Lee. Is there a cure for this brainwashing? Is there a cure? What do we have to do? Those of us that have gotten our brains clean and gotten our attitudes together and got ourselves together, not together, but then we kind of see the tricks of the. How can we start to deprogram ourselves of this brainwashing? And you take
Well,
as much time as you can
well,
consume.
let me tell you this. We have to be suspicious thinkers. We have to be, don't take everything that the government, that Caucasian tell you as law. You question everything. Question social media. Question everything. Look things up. That's the first thing we have to do. Be suspicious of everyone that's not your color, even the ones that are your color. Look stuff up. Do your homework. That's the first step to getting out of this fog that we're in. See, that's the thing. We look at this and say, look, this is happening. No, 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 let's look deeper. When they say one of us has committed a crime, let's look it up because we want to believe that we commit crimes. We want to believe that we don't want anything. We want to believe because we've been told that we are lazy. How can you be lazy when you work for free for 400-500 years? How you gonna have that tag put upon you when you have given them free labor for 400 years, over 400 years? How can you have that stereotype attached to us? See, that's the thing. How can you tell you have our leaders telling us we gotta work harder when they have taken the ladder away from us that we can't climb? We have to come up with different, more creative and different and better methods for us so we can succeed. See, we can succeed using Caucasian methods. Caucasians have come up with methods built for us not to succeed. They tell us, look, you work harder, you go to our schools, you read our books, and you'll get better. Listen, we're reading their books and wondering why we're thinking like them. That don't make any sense. We're like Christmas. Christmas has nothing to do with us, but we celebrate it. We buy the gifts from their stores. We buy their products. We do those things and we worship their idols and everything like that. Those holidays, they told us what holidays is going to be good, which ones we can have. Thanksgiving, that does not written for us. Christmas, not us. Halloween, not us. All those days are not ours. Memorial Day, they say that's ours. But they don't celebrate the black soldiers. They don't celebrate Veterans Day. All of that, no, not ours, because they mistreat us. So they create the holidays and they laugh at us and they say, put your hands over your heart to pledge allegiance to a flag that the country that don't care about you. But they look at you all strange if you don't put your hands over your heart. I don't stand up. I don't put my hand over my heart to pledge allegiance to a country that don't care about me. This country belongs to us and us only because we paid for it with our blood. That's what I have to say, my brother.
Each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m., you can catch us here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions, Hot Talk Radio. We on the new network, getting ready to make our debut real soon. And we're going to bring it. Things are going to be fine. You'll see. I got something up my sleeve. Let me say this. Thank you, brother Lee Mack, for always coming and always bringing it to us raw, uncut, unedited, as my friends say. Our dear friend, um, Martin Johnson always say, he said, where's the look 'em up guy at? I say, that's Brother Lee, my brother. He say, man, Brother Lee be on it. So Brother Martin, Brother Lee is going to be an international brother in a couple of seconds along with the Mac Man. We going around the world. We want to thank Hot Talk Radio Network International for uh, extending an invitation to us. It's not that I haven't been there. I've been there before, but new and improved. They say, come on over. We got something for you. And we want to thank WKRA for their loyalty and their opportunity that they gave to us. But then it is nothing wrong with improving. And like I said, and I'll say it again each and every day, I'm blessed, you're blessed, and we're gonna stick together. Don't forget, this week we got a lot of things going on, and we'll bring you more information about what's happening in our community. But now, as we get ready to go, please keep in mind that wait a minute, no, I ain't gonna do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Lord willing. Don't forget our affirmation, and don't forget where we stand. You don't have to be jealous of nobody, and all you have to do is just sit there and be patient. God got enough blessings in him that he got more than enough to bless you and I. We ain't got to be jealous of nobody. I'm keeping my eyes on some things in the news. We might have to break in, and we're getting ourselves situated. We have talks that we're going to be in as far as for the visit of the vice president when she comes to to Mississippi. I'm going to keep everybody abreast on that. Man, this is the hottest ticket in that I've seen anywhere since when President Obama hadn't come, and then President Clinton and some of the other ones. This is a big thing, sisters. Y'all get yourselves in position. I'm gonna tell y'all boy about it next week, and you'll see what we're going to be doing. Thank you all for being here. Diane Black, I'll be in touch with all of you all. There's something I wanted to discuss with you. I just wanted to let that out there. Thank you all for being here. Listen, the Christmas giveaway in DeSoto County and Horn Lake with the Favor Foundation, Representative Hester Jackson McCray is going to be giving away on the 23rd. We got that. I got it here. It's here. We need some assistance. We need some people to assist and help with the giveaway. Let's take care of our folks during this holiday season, and I'll give you more information on that as it develops and comes together. Thank you all for being here. Once again, this is the MacMan Morning Show each and every weekday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions. Okay, thank you to Hot Talk Radio International. And we also still like to thank our listeners and our viewers, WKRA, WRFU, who's new with us in Champaign-Urbana. We must moving up. We're going to do what we need to do and get everything in order. Being on camera, getting ready. I'm waiting for one piece of this puzzle, and it's going to be not of this plan, and we're just waiting for it. Listen, we'll see you all on tomorrow. God bless you. And if it's 9 o'clock Central Standard Time anywhere, it is. What is it? It is the MacMan Morning Show. We'll see you.
It's the Mac Man Morning Show. It's the Mac Man Morning Show. It's the Mac Man